Hi, my Virgos. Welcome to your lovely love reading for the month of August. This is for my singles, or if you came across my channel, I like to believe that it's for a reason, and there is a message for you here. So, there is a sort of epiphany, some sort of enlightenment moment, I guess I could say, that happened to me today. And I was thinking about your guys' reading today, preparing to see if Spirit wanted to share something specific. And when I had this epiphany, I just felt that Spirit wanted me to share it with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. Because there's going to be some of you here that are struggling with having a committed relationship. Where some of you, this is going to be for a specific group of people. Please don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. But this is for a specific group of people or individuals that you find yourselves never in a relationship. You're never in a committed relationship, whether it be that you're dating with someone for a long time, but they don't seem to want to commit to you. You go out there, you try, and for some reason, it's like you guys keep hitting a wall, and it's for a reason. It's because Spirit is trying to mold something in you, trying to chip away at specific things that, how can I put this? For you to be with that counterpart, there are just going to be things that you guys have to go through, things that you have to learn about yourselves, things that you're going to have to unlearn so that you can attract those relationships to come in, especially something that's lasting. So the big thing that really spoke to me today was a lack of commitment to yourself. And I know a lot of people are not going to want to hear this, but I'm just a messenger. If you really thought about it, do you really commit to yourselves in a way that really honors you? In the way that you, it's hard to explain, like, all the energy you put into wanting a relationship and to have something with somebody else, do you do that for yourself? Do you do that for you? Do you pour that much time and attention and love and effort into yourself? So that blockage that you guys are having, where you're not having that, committed relationship with someone, or people just not tending to want to commit to you, is a reflection of you. Because you guys have to remember, what you attract where you're at, who you are at that moment. So if you're attracting people who don't want to commit to you, who don't want to wrong finger, put a ring on it, don't want to even take the next step into, you're dating, and you're just sitting there like, what's going on? What is this? What are we doing? It's been a year. What are we doing? And somehow it's like they're just not they're not budging. And you think there's something wrong with you, and you almost take it as I saw this funny ass thing on Instagram. It made me laugh because I'm like, man, that really resonates with me. But when someone is not being consistent with you, it's like we might do this subconsciously, where it's like we take that as a fucking what's the word? I'm sorry, it's like 2 a.m. but I can't sleep because I drank so much coffee. I'm like, oh my God, you take it as a challenge. You seriously take this shit as a challenge. Like, oh, they're not being consistent with me. They're not giving me what I want. Let me just do more. Let me just, by my hands, by my might, let me just show them how. I'm going to leave this because I came here. That's going to be part of the reading. You just take it as a challenge. Like if you're supposed to do something more. Guys, y'all have to understand, like when it comes to love, true, authentic, genuine love, yeah, there's effort, right? Because it takes two people to want to work things out. But when it's unreciprocated, when it's not equally yoked, and you guys are just kind of like, there's always like that one person doing more and that other person doing less, is because you're not even pouring that self into you. So how can you expect to have someone to want to commit to you if you don't even fucking commit to yourself? And it can be something so simple as, I don't know, fucking going to the gym consistently. Sticking to the plans that you make for yourself. Especially ones that better yourself, whether it be studying, or like if you guys are in school, or maybe you thought about going to school, but I don't know, I think about it. But then when that person hits you up, you're quick to want to spend time with them. And then you completely forget about all the plans that you made for yourself and all the things that you said you were going to do, and then you don't do it. My hair is crazy. I went to the Springs today. And yeah, I look like a lion. It's just, I just thought it looked cute. And now I'm like, man, it's like messy cute. But anyway, that shit distracted me. I just find it funny because I also can resonate with this, Virgo. Like I just felt the need to share it with you guys because it made me think about myself and my love life, and whether it can resonate with you guys or not. I'm sure it'll resonate at least with one person out there. Is that, you know, I was watching this YouTuber. He was having this like this YouTuber and this other one. They like team up and they do like these Zoom calls or whatever for people to hop on, and they do like hot seat coaching. And the first woman that got on there, it's crazy because like sometimes I don't really want to participate to talk, but like I feel like when I listen to whoever comes on, it's like I always get a piece from whatever. Meaning like whatever they share, somehow it'll resonate with me. Or it'll be something that I needed to hear, whether it be just a small portion of whatever they're talking about or their whole story. But this woman, and it's funny because when I was literally thinking about the whole commitment thing, he had asked her something, and then she was like, oh, like, I don't commit. And it just rang a fucking bell to me. I'm like, yo, that was so synchronistic for me. And I'm just thinking to myself, fuck, well, this is it. This is the reading. Finding that consistency with yourself and being committed. Sometimes we want so much commitment from people when we don't even commit to ourselves. So I want you guys to ask yourself, the whole point of me rambling on about this is, what can you do for yourself that shows that you have a commitment to yourself, whether it be hitting up the gym. And I keep bringing up the gym. Not everyone has to do all that, but if you feel led, I bring it up a lot because I know that's something that I struggle with, where I don't know about you guys, for some of y'all may resonate. I'm very up and down, especially my weight. I'm either skinny or a little chubby. Skinny, a little chubby. Up and down, up and down. I can never be committed to like just go to the gym and just stay, like make it a part of you. And sometimes you have to change your perspective of how you see things and the way that you do things so that you can kind of like, it makes me think about that book, Atomic Habits, because the whole point of that book is him explaining that you can't look at it as something always like, I have to do this thing. It's more or less like, this is who I am. This is a part of me. And once you can like configure that into your fucking being, to the core of your being, and being like, I am Denise Lopez. I work out. I go to the gym. I paint. I like to read, etc., etc. I play video games. I like, all kinds of stuff. And, the pieces of you that make you who you are. But if you keep looking at it as a thing like, damn, like almost like a drag, like, this thing I have to do. Or I always need motivation to work out. No. I think that's where people fall short, because you think that you doing this thing, you have to feel good all the time. Because what does motivation do when you watch those motivation videos? Yeah, get this. I'm trying to get fit and like bikini season, baby, right? hot girl summer. And every year is the same shit. And then you like push yourself, and then you just stop because you didn't make it a part of you. You just looked at it as a thing that to feel good or to like, for, I want to look good in my bikini pictures for that one summer. And then you fall off afterwards. Because you didn't make it a part of you. You just made it as a thing that like, this thing that I have to do. I hope you guys are understanding. I mean, I kind of suck at explaining things sometimes, but the way I see it is that motivation, it'll always like simmer. It'll always like die out. And that's when discipline comes in. Because what does discipline mean? That you do it no matter what. No matter if it's raining, no matter if you're sick, no matter if you don't feel like it, no matter if you're fucking tired, no matter if I have a million things to do today, then bitch, you better wake up at 5 a.m. to get your workout in. And I know I keep talking about working out, but whatever it is, if there's a goal that you want to do, if you want to go to school, if you got to study for some test, if you have to, I don't know, change a job, change a career, build a business. What steps are you taking to invest in yourself? What are you doing for you? Instead of worried about whatever the fuck everyone else is doing or what they're not doing for you. Do it for your damn self. And then that stuff will come. Those people will come. And I believe truly that's when you guys will find that relationship and find that person that's truly meant for you. Oh, I had too much caffeine. I feel like I need to go for a jog right now. Speaking of working out, I'm like, oh my God. Where's my water? I thought I had water here. Let me grab my water, guys. I'm just like a freaking dog right now.
Not you, Archie. I know you're a dog. You don't have talking about you.
You know, it makes me think of an old relationship I used to have a few years ago. Excuse me. Where I felt like every time we were always like back and forth in and out of the relationship. And I noticed that every time I would get with this guy, and eventually I had to learn this. Oh no, that's annoying to me. That's too much light in my eyeballs. I noticed that every time we want to make things work and get back together, I would gain weight again. I was extremely unhappy. I started drinking again and drinking heavy, like every day. It was bad. And then eventually I had to realize like, yo, I'm not, bitch, you not happy. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you here? And I literally asked myself like, bitch, why are you here? I'm like sitting in his apartment like, bitch, why are you here? Taking care of him, taking care of his kids, taking care of his place, taking care of his dogs. There was no room for me. There was no room for Denise. But what was funny was I realized that I adopted that belief that I needed to live that. And that's a whole nother conversation to have, but I hope, excuse me. That was something that I've been overlooking for so long. And it wasn't until the day that I was so down on myself that I had to realize, like, first and most, this was all me. If I'm not happy, I need to move. I need to change. And that next day I left. I packed my shit and I left. Excuse me. Because I had made a decision. I am no longer gonna allow myself to live that life anymore. That's not what I want for myself. This life, guys, is so precious. There's so many things that you can miss out on, so many opportunities, so many beautiful people that you can meet along the way when you are living authentically, when you are living in your purpose. And I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. I feel Spirit is saying that there's someone here that you guys know it. And it's like you can't let go of, someone can't let go of somebody here. But let me tell you something. It's hard. I've been there. And you know what's even harder? Knowing you have to let go and it's the right thing to do, but you still don't. You're still fighting it. Why? Why are you holding on? Why are you holding on to something that doesn't even serve you? That doesn't even bring you peace? I heard that so loudly. It's like, you get no peace. What do I get out of this? Why am I here? Why am I still here? I'm not happy. But we do it. We do it to ourselves. And then we stay and we drag this thing on for so long. I was having this conversation today with a friend, and he was telling me there was like some tea about his roommate, and then the girlfriend like broke up. They broke up and stuff. And he was telling me the story, and then it was like as he's explaining it to me, and I already knew what was going on. Like spiritually, I was just like, oh, she got fed up with his shit and left. And it was because he didn't want to, another situation, he didn't want to commit. It was just one synchronistic thing back to back that just kept hitting me all day today. And that story was exactly that. And they were together for like 3 years. They still had like, I guess she was in like this place of like, what are we doing? We're not living together. You chose to live with your best friend before me. Whatever, I guess. I don't know the whole story. But intuitively, that's what I was picking up. And it was because he didn't really fuck with her like that. Because let's be real, men know what they really want. Listen, it takes 30 days for a man to realize that they want to make you your girl or not. Or other way around, doesn't matter. Whatever you're into. But for a man, a male, and a woman, they know whether if they want to be with you or not. So if you're sitting around waiting to, like, if you're questioning, it's like that movie. He's really not that into you because he's not, and it's okay. But some of us tend to want to like, oh, just let's drag this thing on a little bit longer. Let me do a little bit more. Let me just prove my self-worth to you so that you can see me for who I am. See me. He don't want you, girl. Move on. And it's okay. There's no like, and if anything, that's your fucking ego that's hurting you and that's gnawing at you because you feel like, oh my God, he didn't want me. Like, do you realize there's so many people on this freaking planet that would want you? That will actually make the effort? I got sidetracked. But I brought that story up was because he had told my friend, yeah, I know I should have like, basically cut it off. Like he prolonged that relationship waiting for her to leave him. When he knew the whole time she wasn't it. So that's for him to figure out. That's just an example because I don't know if this is you. For y'all to figure out. Is that me? Is that what I'm doing? Am I prolonging something because whether it be I don't want to face the consequence, I don't want to be alone, I don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation of I don't think this is going to work out. You know what? If that's where you're at, that means you're not ready for a fucking relationship. Because having an adult conversation is part of being in a relationship. So if you can't even handle that, you have no business being in a relationship. Whether it be that's you struggling with that or if the other person is in that situation. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm so like, I keep stuttering because I had coffee, I had a latte. And then I went and I am not a soda drinker. I don't know, I just felt like, I guess from the coffee, I'm like, let's keep it going. My son left this orange soda in my fridge before he went off on his trip to Tennessee to go visit my dad with his cousins. And yeah, he drank all the juice before he left. But so there was an orange soda left. So I was like, I'll drink it. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like my heart's gonna fucking explode. Anything else, Spirit, before we get into the cards? I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. Anything else? Yeah, for Virgos. Oh. Ooh, I forgot to burn my sagey sage. Hold on. Maybe it'll help me calm down. I'm just feeling like extra uppity right now, and I need to get grounded. Probably go outside before I go to bed and lay my ass, put my face down on the damn grass outside, and just pray to God that it's nowhere that a dog peed or took a shit at. Oh, this is so relaxing. I really want to know, Spirit, what do we have for Virgos in love? What do they need to know? What advice do you have for them? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? I just heard something. I'm gonna look it up. I wonder if it's in this deck. Ugh, smells so good. Okay. I just want to see if they have this card because I just envisioned in my head. I'm not sure if they have it here. Because if it is, then you guys need to hear it. Okay, yeah, it is here. I'm gonna read this card to you guys, but I want to find it so I can show it to you guys. I just heard it in my head, so I was like, okay. And the fact that it's in here is pretty cool. Did I pull out the right deck? Yes. I'm sorry, I'll be quick. Oh my God, I just remembered I have to do a reading after this first one too. It's okay. Not like I'm going to bed anytime soon. Where is it? Where are you now? There you are. The jack-o'-lantern. Just in time for Halloween. It's coming up. God, I can't wait. I just love... Listen, I grew up in a Christian household, very religious. So we weren't allowed to like have like this, me burning this right here. I'd fucking be grounded. My mom would throw this bitch in the fucking trash and call me demonic. I'm bullshitting, y'all. We 23 minutes in. I haven't even pulled out cards yet. I mean, listen, it's a good time. I'm in it if you guys are in it. But yeah, I grew up in a really like Christian household. We weren't allowed to do or read or none of this stuff. Like all these, if I bought decks, my mom would find them and she'd throw them in the trash. You know, my crystal ball, all my anything that had to do with that stuff, right? So Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays because I just love decorating. I just like the vibe of it, and it's just fun. So once I finally, you know, being a grown up and having your own home and stuff like that, I go nuts. My son loves it because I literally turn this place into a haunted house. You're literally walking into my house and you just see fucking cobwebs. You're like walking underneath it. It's like a fucking theme park, but I love it. And then I love Christmas as well too. It's just all those pretty things and the lights and the decorations. But I did see this, I did hear this, so we're gonna read on that because there's something that Spirit wants you to hear from it. It says, know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want and that the universe supports you in this. Should Jack shine his light upon you, boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us. And drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. So there goes your confirmation. If you are feeling like, I don't know, should I leave this person? Should I not? Should I wait? Should I? You know what you deserve. You don't let what people say or the outcomes of things to deter you from your purpose and who you are. I'm guilty of this, guys. Like, I understand how it feels like, especially when you're waiting. I want to say, I feel like I struggle with that. Because when you're in the waiting stage, it's like, you know, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Why isn't this person showing up? Why is this thing that I've been wanting not happening? Why? And you're just... Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath. Sometimes it's none of your business. Sometimes it's none of your business. You're not supposed to know everything. Leave that up to God. And I know it's hard, especially for someone who's controlling or someone who's like... And it sucks. I get it, especially if it's been a long time. But it'll come, guys. And just realize that if you are struggling with letting someone go or a situation go and you're just kind of struggling with that, use that, like, remind yourself how the longer you hold on to this person or this thing, it's just taking up more of your time from being with the person or living the life that you truly want to live. Sorry, I just wanted to mess with this. Like, you're doing this to yourself. You're prolonging it. That's something that I personally try to do every time, especially in relationships where I'm like, oh, I'm trying to make this thing work, but I know deep down in my gut, I just know it in my gut, in my soul, everything in my fiber, my being is like, yo, he's not it. Like, what are you doing? Move on. He's not it. But we have this, we tend to do this thing where we make up a story or like a scenario in our heads of what this person is, and we fantasize about it so much that we believe that it's true. And then when you're around them, you're like, they're not even like that. And it's like, then why are you even wasting your time? All right, let's get into the cards, because I can't believe we're on time. 27 minutes. Tripping. What do we have for my lovely Virgos? Virgos. I've been drinking water like a fish today. I think that's why the coffee hit me so much, because I've been like taking a break from like a lot of things. My heart is thumping. What do we have for my Virgos? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, there's... I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna just let the cards... I just gotta pull out all the cards first, and then I can talk shit. Four more, please, Spirit. Okay. Exactly 4. That was fucking weird. Y'all saw that shit? That shit was cool. Okay. That was really cool. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Just give me a second. Like I was saying, y'all dealing with a fuckboy. I'm sorry. But yo, it just came out straight like... At first, I'm like, oh, new love. And it's like, nah, you're in a love. You're in something right now that... there was another card behind it. I didn't know. Oh, my God. This just made it so much better. Yeah, this, I don't know who y'all messing with, but y'all know this ain't it. And y'all sitting here wasting your fucking time, y'all. I need to stop cursing so damn much. I'm sorry. I just get like that when I get excited. But, like, you know your worth and you know who you are. Or it's starting to hit you. It's like you can't unsee it anymore. There's no, like, I don't care what this guy does for you, whether it be male, female, whatever. I don't care what this person does for you. Whether it be they like to shower you with gifts, empty promises, they do a lot of this, or they don't match, you know, their actions with their words. And it's all starting to come out. Y'all, you guys know this. You guys are intuitive. You guys already know this. And you guys, with them, it's like you feel like you're in this struggle. How are you going to be with someone and feel like you're struggling when you're supposed to be with a partner? When you're with someone, you're supposed to feel like they're your other half. They're the ones who bring you up whenever you're feeling down. And it goes the same way for them. You know, there's a saying I like to say, like, you know, when people say, like, yo, I'm 100%, I'm always going to be 100%. That's a damn lie when you're with a partner, because you know what? There's going to be a day. Like, if let's say I have a partner, I'm married or something, there's going to be days where I feel like I'm at 40. And I have to be able to trust my partner enough, my person enough to be like, you know what, babe, I'm feeling like a 40 today. And he'll be like, I got you. That's when he pulls the weight. And then that has to be reciprocated eventually. There's going to be a day when he's not feeling too great, not feeling too hot, or something, he can't handle the bills or something pops up. Babe, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling like 20 right now. So guess what? You have to pull the other 80% for them. That's the whole point. But this person, they're not even doing that for you. They're not even, it's just a burden. And you guys know this. So why do you continue? Interesting. I just heard that some of you have, whether it be a father, grandfather, or someone like kind of like an older male, like someone who looks after you, who kind of like gives you advice. They're even telling you, like, yo, I've been telling her, like, I've been telling him, they're not it for you. Well, what are you doing? Like, you're this and you're that. You're not even, and it's not even that you're better than them. I mean, but I'm trying to speak spiritually. I'm trying to speak life into people and not put them down. So what I'm trying to say is, you are in another travels. You have a different destination. And they're lost the fuck back there in Mordor. Am I saying that right? From Lord of the Rings? Mordor? You know, the eye place, the fucking, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You guys are just not on the same page. Completely different book. Spirit, why is this 6 of Cups here for in the second row? No, it ain't coming out. Oh, we got 2. Okay, let's see. Why are these here? Oh, we got 3. Okay. Interesting. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, man. I just got... This is for someone specific. Some of you are almost about to marry this person and you're feeling trapped. But Spirit is saying... Listen, this is for someone specific. You guys are about to be married and you guys are realizing right now that they're not it. And you're feeling trapped because You guys already sent out the invitations. Your mom and dad said they were coming. You bought the dress already. But Spirit is saying it's never too late. You are the magician. You have to take, it's kind of like the jack-o'-lantern, setting those boundaries and standing up for yourself. There's someone here that needs to stand up for what they believe in. And I just heard there's religious factors that play into this too, whether it be an arranged marriage and you need to stand up for yourself and say, this is not for me. I didn't sign up for this. And maybe you did because you felt that pressure to do it because of your family and what you were brought up to be in other people's eyes. But realizing now that this is you, you're realizing who you truly are and what you're capable of, and knowing that you can have the life that you want, the whole thing, the whole white picket fence, the kids, the dog, the husband of your dreams. And for this specific scenario, this story, I feel like you guys are ready. For some of y'all, it's like you're in this situation, but you have your eye on someone. Like there's already someone that you truly care about and love, and they are a older person. This is for a specific group of people or one person, whatever. You guys know your own situations, but there's someone. You already have your eye on someone, and it's actually maybe frowned upon from other people, but who cares? Who cares if they're 20 years older than you, 10 years older, or maybe you're the older one and they're younger. There's a love there. Undeniable. And you guys feel pressured and stuck because of this wedding, because of this date that's coming up. And it's going to be up to you guys whether you want to go through it or not. And like I was saying before, how many times do we sometimes tend to hide ourselves? Not speak up for ourselves. Hide in a shell. Not setting those boundaries because we're afraid of what others will think, or because you've never done it before, because it makes you feel uncomfortable. But that's why it makes you feel uncomfortable, because you've never done it before. But once you've done it so many times, it becomes easy. It's like, I keep going back to working out, but it's like, when you haven't worked out for a long time, at least for me, when I go back to working out, like I did the other day, I haven't worked out in weeks, and I did legs, and it was hard for me to sit on the toilet the next day. Because, your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because you haven't done it in a long time. So you can use that as an example of anything you can in your life, like anything in life doesn't come easy. You have to work for it. And it's like a continuous thing. So if you're not used to standing up for yourself and setting boundaries, then it's something that you need to practice. Because then things won't change. You're just going to keep being in the same place. And at the end of the day, you have no one to blame but yourself. And once you guys make that decision, I see you guys like flourishing so much. I feel like this is almost similar to you know what? I think Leo's got this card too, honestly. But standing in your power, being your authentic self, letting go of the things that not only don't serve you, but that aren't you. It's time to live for yourself now, babe. How good does it feel? That weight to fall off your shoulders and be like, oh, I don't have to fake this thing anymore. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to pretend to be, I don't know why I feel emotional right now saying this. This is for someone. it's like you put on this front because you feel like people won't like who you truly are. But sweetheart, like, you need to do that, because that will only draw in the people who are meant to be in your lives. And you're holding on to this, like, that control of like, but I don't want to lose them. Let them get lost. Be yourself, so that those people who don't fuck with your energy and who you are as an individual, they're not your people. And it's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. I feel it. I feel it on you guys. I understand. I've been there. And it took me 35 years to realize, like, I don't have to sit here and pretend to be like nobody. I don't have to be. I just gotta be me. And there's people in my life now who love me for who I am. I used to be super quiet when I was a kid. I used to be so damn shy. I can still be kind of shy now, and it takes me a little bit to kind of like open up a little bit. But it's not as bad as how it used to be when I was a kid. And it was because I had this fear that if I acted like myself, like, it would bother people. And I noticed growing up that me being myself or being like a little bit too loud, I'll never forget like the stares I would get as a kid, especially from females. They'd be like, and I would get the, you know, who does she think she is? And I'm just here laughing, like cracking jokes. You know, those things can stay with you from when you're a kid. So this is for someone, like, act. Sometimes it's good to just ask. I can't speak. Sometimes it's good to ask yourself, or ask spirit, ask God, like, what do I need to work on myself? What is it that these little triggers that I get, or why do I feel this need to be something that I'm not, to be liked by the person that I want? It's funny, right? Because it's like, why would you want someone who doesn't want you? Why do we do that to ourselves sometimes? We want this acceptance from this specific individual, whether it be friends or love, family members. Why should you have to beg for that? Just be you, and those people who are meant for you, they'll come. Setting those boundaries, stepping into your power is just going to bring you to this. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we have a lot of stories going on here. So I hope this resonates with somebody, but we are going to pull some oracle cards. I want to pull an oracle card for the situation between the older gentleman, the person that you've been eyeing, or they've been eyeing you. I feel like you guys already kind of like have a thing, whether it be like an unspoken bond, or, you know, that chemistry is there and it's almost like forbidden, because it's there's a word for that. It's like is it taboo? Like when something's like not normal, I guess, or not oh my gosh, I'm like today. Oh, I pulled that one. Okay, it says material attachment, too much focus on visible trappings. So I feel that has a lot to do with, if it is that you guys, which I strongly feel, where you're in this type of like arranged marriage, or arranged, like something that was already put together for you, whether it be a pre-arranged marriage, or you already got yourself into something serious and you're starting to realize this isn't it for you. And then maybe some of you are feeling like you don't want the repercussions of what will happen if you cut this person off. Maybe that's the thing that you're really holding on to. Not even that you love them. Hello? You're worried about the money, the car, the clothes, like the stuff that you're gonna lose. Sweetheart, Do you know how many rich people are lonely as fuck right now, sleeping in their goddamn mansions, alone, or with someone that they don't even love? ¿Qué es eso? Por eso, for that, I'd rather be in my tiny little apartment with the man that I love, the man of my dreams. We can be broke together. Because I'm going to be happy, because I'm not going to be broke. Because I'm going to be happy. Sure, money's nice and everything. But you hear all them stories about people killing themselves. And it's really sad, because it's just proof that, in my personal belief, I'm not trying to make anyone believe in anything, is that at the end of the day, you can have all these things, but if you don't have God, if you don't have Jesus, if you don't have something to believe in, it's like you got nothing. Because then it's like, what is everything for then? Oh, I knew I dropped something. Maybe it was for a reason. We got love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. So having those affirmations, speaking those affirmations into your life, in your love life, and life in general. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Be careful what you say, what comes out of your mouth, because you will be shaping your reality. Even your thoughts. Starts with your thoughts, and then action, and then your words. Every little thing that you do. And I always push people to go back to the basics. Watch The Secret, or read the book if you want to, if you're a book reader like me. Being aware of these things, because we are literally every day shaping our realities. And at the end of the day, people don't want to hear it, but at the end of the day, we do it to ourselves. And I say it because until you have that realization and awareness of that, you can't change anything. It will never change, because you're still stuck in the motions. You're still stuck in the routine of doing the same thing, saying the same thing, getting up at the same time. It all, and it's crazy. It's like this, the simplest little thing that you have to change. And a lot of us just don't want to do it. And I'm guilty of that. I'd be lazy too. I don't be wanting, you know why? Because it feels uncomfortable. Like I said earlier. Sometimes we don't want to do it because it doesn't feel like us. Because you're not used to doing it. I'm not used to doing this thing. Why I gotta change? Why I have to be uncomfortable for? Because then things will never change. And then you'll still be unhappy. And you're still in this place where where you are like, what are we doing? Let's pull another card. Last card. Ooh. Spirit soul path. Excuse me. A personal evolution within your relationship. But remembering, starting with the relationship with yourself. With yourself. Getting to know yourself more so that you're able to handle this. Okay? So you can handle all of that, man. Look at that. Look at his hair. Can you handle all that hair? Maybe that next person is going to be someone who got long hair. I don't know. He's handsome. But yeah. So overall, learning to commit to yourselves more. I want you guys to be so in love with yourselves, so careful, like even when you wash your face in the morning, like really like look at yourself in the mirror, speak affirmations, speak about the things that you're grateful for, really touching and just loving on yourself. When you put your lotion on in the morning, when you're putting on your little perfume or cologne or spritz, taking that tender love for yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of the stuff that you put into your body, being very picky about the substances, or whether it be drinking, or if you struggle with drugs, anything like that. I will never sit here and tell someone not to do anything, but if you are asking me on a spiritual aspect, drinking, drugs, all that stuff, it lowers your vibration. What do you think that means? It's not positive. No high vibes, low vibes. So which one would you prefer? Would you like your life to change? Or do you want to stay stuck? Because that's where it'll keep you, energetically, along with everything else. It's just like I heard like a domino effect. So what we want to do is start taking the dominoes out, realizing what those dominoes are, and trade them for something new. Maybe a nice deck of cards. I don't know. But I'm tired. I'm gonna let you guys go. If you guys want a more catered message to your energy, please send me a DM. I have all my information in there. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, please. And yeah, because you know, with these YouTube videos, and I get this all the time, like, it didn't resonate with me. Listen, it's not YouTube. There's so many people watching. There's always going to be, even me when I watch other YouTubers, because I have some YouTubers I like to watch readings on, and I know better not to be like, that whole reading wasn't for me, because there are so many energies. There's so many people watching, so there's all these stories, and that's why I even stutter, like, it's just so much wanting to come out, and then you have to like try to make sense of everything because it's different scenarios and different stories, and then we have to try, as psychics, try to differentiate, I guess that's the word, of like what belongs with what story, because it's just so much. So this is more for like entertainment purposes, or if you want to get a little guidance and take what belongs to you and leave the rest. But if you would like something more catered, go ahead and send me an email, and I do video recordings for your readings. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next reading, okay?